This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in this in the property set, what we have done, we have just passed the customer ID, and later in the connect to SOAP, so we used this customer details. So this customer details was created by running the wizard, and allowing that we also created one more manually custom DTAI. Okay, so but yesterday when we select this customer details and when we are trying to save, it was giving that invalid prerequisite, but without making any changes again, it's accessible. Okay, now it is saved without any issues. Okay, so this connect soap will do what after getting all the customer details based on the customer ID which we are passing, everything will be stored under the customer details connector. And those values from the customer details connector, okay, so we are assigning it to the customer. So that values we are passing to the PV workspace that customer that first name. Okay, why? Because then we can display those values to the user. Okay, so from this connector to PV workspace we are mapping. Okay. So earlier we implemented one functionality for retrieving the customer details, okay, from the data type, okay, through the OBJ open. So now what I want to do is so the same flow I did save as customer search connector flow. Okay, so in this nothing is there. So this new flow, okay, is calling just customer search flow action. So in the customer search connector flow action, so I'm calling the customer search section. Okay, so customer search connector section. So in this section, customer ID, one text box we are placing, and then we are adding the search button. You see customer ID text box after giving the customer ID. So on click of the search button, I'm going to be populating the respective values. So for this search button, I will be calling that activity, which will be connecting to the through SOAP connector and then retrieving the data. Okay, under the actions. Okay, so under the refresh this action and click event. Okay, so refresh this section. So this connect search detail, connect customer details, which we created this one. Okay, so in this what we are doing. So first from the PV workspace, that customer number we are passing to the connector request cust ID. That is what, right? So this property is what?
Your workpage customer number.
Your that cust number. So that cust number, your page that cust number. Okay, that we are passing it to this connector. Okay, through the request. Okay, now we are calling the connector SOAP connector, which is the cust details, and then after retrieving the data, the remaining values. Okay, first name, last name, gender, address, and we are passing it to the PV work page. Okay, so now So we got it like this. So I think we have C-1, one of the customer ID. Here we have something called Ravi M. Okay, male, and again Lingampalli. Okay, so even if you want to trace it, keep the trace of. Okay, under that settings, so mainly we need to select services. Okay, and again SOAP messages. Okay, for tracing this one. Okay, and even if you want to see these parse XML rules also, then you can select these parse rules. Okay, stream rules also, and then okay. Now if you select submit, so you will be seeing all these values. So flow action, flow ratio, flow connector. Okay. And so here like this, the main flow it is showing, but it is not showing our service details. So why it is not showing? Why? Because now we are the client, we are not the server service. Okay, we are the connector. Okay, we are not the service. But if you want to trace the service also, then what you can do is you can keep the tracer for the service. This is the connect SOAP and this is the service SOAP. Okay, this is the service SOAP. So actions run. Sorry, we will be running from the flow and then we will be tracing. So actions trace. So we are keeping the tracer for service SOAP, customer details. And even now, if you run the flow, okay. Now you see, I'm selecting the search button. See. So now the service is getting traced. Okay. So the connector may be running in any server, anywhere in the world. Okay. So, but that is connecting to this service. Okay. That is connecting to this SOAP service. So when it is connecting to this SOAP service, then if you want to trace it, then you can give the tracer. Then we can see who all are the connectors or how many connectors are executing. So everything we can see here. Okay. So like my service page. Okay. So like this, you can see complete tracing instructions, what and all it is getting executed like this. So, and then the service page OBJ open. Okay. I'm doing the property set and removing. Okay. Sending back. So everything we can see like this. Okay. SOAP response message finally ending here. So this is the SOAP response message which we are seeing it. So whether the connector is reaching out to the service or not, even if you want to see it also, you can keep the tracer for the service. So if it is really connecting to the service, then you can see the tracer instructions. Otherwise, you will not be able to see it. Okay. And so even if you see this individually after mapping all the values. Okay, so why? Because outbound mapping was done, right? So like that you can see. So this is all about the SOAP connectors. Now we will be discussing about the REST connectors. Okay, so REST also mainly for interacting with the external systems only. Otherwise, if you want to retrieve some data, or else if you want to perform some functionality from one system to another system, okay, if you want to transfer some details also, then we can go to the REST connector. Okay, so we can connect to the any server and perform some operations or transactions. Okay, so those operations can be what again? So as we have done for the SOAP connectors, either we can retrieve some information, or else we can update some information, otherwise we can insert some information, otherwise we can delete some information. So all these things we can perform, okay, on any of the database table or service. Okay, we can perform that. Okay, so for that we will be going for the REST connector. So as we have SOAP also, then why we have to go for the REST? Okay, so mainly two things you have to remember. One thing is security.
Sir, yeah, so you are telling REST no, sir, now?
Yeah.
Just I would like to implement the same functionality from activity, at least for the activity in my system. I was unable to create it, the connects up and all.
Okay. So after that you want
Could you
me
please?
to,
Yeah.
okay. So now you want to cover something else?
No, no, I will share my system. Shall we create that activity in my system? The
Okay.
SOAP
Yeah.
activity. Yeah, let me share it.
Okay, 1 second. Let me give you the, yeah. Yeah, Jagdish, I made you present now.
Yes, sir, I'm connecting.
Okay.
Sir, can you make me presenter?
I made you present. Okay, maybe you logged in with a different operator. Yeah, I'm able to see you.
So this is the connect SOAP rule, sir, that we have created. Hello.
Yeah, okay.
So next we have to create that activity in the work class. So in the work class only, right, sir?
Yeah.
Create.
Did you create this connector by running the wizard? Otherwise, how exactly you did it?
By running the connect soap wizard in the this configure menu.
Okay.
So I have that URL service soap URL.
Okay.
It's taken.
So did you test that service soap individually? Is it working fine?
No, I didn't test it. Shall I test it now?
Yeah, first to test that one whether it is working.
Okay.
Not connect soap, service soap.
That service soap, I guess, yeah, it is working, sir. It has
Oh,
retrieved all the details from that
hmm.
Pega database.
Okay, okay. Yeah, fine then.
Uh, in here, we have to first step as property set, sir. We are,
Hmm. We need to pass the customer ID, right?
yeah. So in pairs and classes, we passed a couple of classes. Could you please tell me what are that?
Yeah, one is that our data type class to which we want to save, and the other one is that connector. So connector where exactly in which class exactly it is there, that class.
So this one, I guess, in that
Hmm.
case. So only two, sir. These two are fine.
No, that data type class also important, right?
Uh, mm, Data type class means which one, sir?
No, in which data type you are saving that details, customer details, data type, customer class, something will be there, right?
Yeah, customer. You mean the
Yeah,
customer database?
yeah, customer data type, na. So there only you are trying to save it, right? So you
Yes.
want to save it, otherwise this is not for saving, this is just for retrieving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then that is not required.
So
Okay,
this is the customer database where we will fetch the data by providing
yeah,
customer ID. I
data it
gave
will,
that.
yeah, yeah, okay. Anyway, this is not required, just to specify, no problem, but it is not required anyway. Yeah, we are not.
Okay.
Yeah,
So now property
correct.
set.
Yeah, step page you can give connector details or something. Request dot, that one, dot custody.
Oh, it is not populating automatically, sir. We have to provide it.
Oh, why can you, do you have that request property? Can you just open that? Open that
Oh,
connector. It is there. Okay, no problem. It will work. Anyway, it's there. Yeah, fine.
P work page. This one we can pass it, but I will hard code it for now.
Yeah,
Stop here.
connect. So,
Here connector class, sir.
mm,
Okay. Service name. This one already.
no, this is the connect soap. Yeah, correct. This one.
But it is not okay. It is not populating. Okay. So, fine. And the last step is, do I need to add any other details of property set page?
No, not just a property set. Now we have the complete data on connector class that you can map it to the PV page.
Okay.
The step page, otherwise you can give connect class.
Page.
First name, last name. There is no first name, last name. Yeah. So actually,
Here,
we populated into the customer class, right? Customer, one more sub property was there. In the PV work page, now we have created 3 separate properties, right? For billing address, separate page property, shipping address, separate, yeah, customer details, that. First, yes.
so
Connector
here
class, that
in this
directly connector class you can be.
response, right, sir?
Response that first name.
Okay, sir. This is saved, and I have this connect soap rule. So, shall I run from this connect soap rule or
Run from
activity?
Mac. Yeah. Keep the trace so that it will come to know. Did you select that services and all those things? Services. If you want that parts also you can select if you want, otherwise not. So and select the connector class which is on the connect so pending, yeah, or on the property set also you can select. No, select the step page. Yeah, see that values are available or not. DOB.
This is, I think, incorrect, sir. 1970-0101 DOB.
Gmail.com. Why it has come different one?
This 18 space.
C-1 antenna. We have 11 to 1, something like that.
It is not taking the values.
Okay.
Only I think email ID is coming correctly.
Okay. 1 second. So go to this activity. Fine. Connect. Can you show me that service once by running? I just want to see whether that is.
The service soap, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here also you hard coded cust ID.
Yeah, cust ID I gave 11 only, not cust ID. So I'm running the service soap. Yeah, it is getting the values. First
Okay.
name, male, last name.
Mhm.
DOB also it is taking properly.
Okay. But here, what it will be happening? So in the service activity, you have hard coded 11. So always it will take 11 only, right?
Yes. So it is not fetching the 11th ID property.
No, what I mean to say, you should not give 11, right? You should not hard code it. In the service connect activity, okay, fine. But in the service activity, what you have given? Is it the connector activity? Okay. So this is the service activity.
This is service soaps activity.
But here also you have a hard coded 11 only.
Yeah.
But if you take it like this, always it will take 11 only, right?
Yes, yes. I will change that on that. But for testing only, I kept it 11.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Oh, then it is working fine here. So now let's go to that connector once again. So yesterday for me also same thing, it has created a problem. Later it's got resolved by itself. Okay. Here what we will be doing is, okay, you do page new of these two pages. Do page new are the first step for this. Make add page new.
Sir, what should I perform, sir? Connector?
Yeah, add first step and do page new for that connector class.
Okay.
Insert new page new.
Okay.
Okay. So that connector class you do. Step page should be connector class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's try to run that. Now run once. Yeah.
I think for tracing, I have to log off and log in, sir, once. It is not taking. No, sir. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Jagdish.
Hello, sir. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah. So are you creating the screen?
Yeah, I'm trying to create the screen.
Okay.
But that one is not working, sir.
We will see this from activity, right? Because PV work page we have given now. Let's see if it is. But PV work page you have given all small letters. I think generally PV work page it will take.
Okay.
But anyway, here not a problem. Only when you refer through flow only, that should be W capital, P capital.
Okay. So this one I'm trying to run, but still I see the same output.
Yeah.
So, and in the service soap, I'm changing this one to.
Yeah, correct. Service soap. Huh?
Yeah, the service soap.
Is it service soap activity or connector soap activity?
This is service soap activity. Earlier we gave here as 11.
Okay, in the
Now,
service soap, you cannot use PY or page. You need to refer the service page name. Okay, if you open that service rule, open that to soap service rule.
this one, sir.
This
Soap service.
my service page. In the soap service, you need to refer through this page.
Okay, so dot.
First ID. Okay, so this temp customer TMO is there, is that correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here also I gave TM1. So if we give my service page dot cust ID here, so in the section also for this text box, we need to provide my service or dot customer dot cust ID.
Dot customer dot custody is enough.
This one.
Yeah, enough.
Okay.
It will take PY work page.
Okay. Which will refer from my service page only.
When it is called the service, it will go to that.
Okay. Here. So for showing here, which class we need to take, sir? Here we have custom connect class.
The retrieved data will be under the custody details only, right?
Customer did the same customer class should be.
That only, yes.
Here
PY workpage dot customer dot cust ID. That we are passing to the connector class. Okay, to the request, and from there it is coming.
Okay. So I am running this now, sir.
Flow you run.
Okay.
You did not select the flow action or selected.
Flow action is selected, sir. This one.
Okay. It is selected, but it is not showing any name. That's why I got it.
Okay, I
fine.
need to change that PY case management.
Create a work object also is possible, just to select it. You are calling that activity, right? On button
Yes,
click.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, just keep the tracer. We will see whether that. Okay.
Same problem again.
If it is getting this error again, you need to log off and log in.
Yeah.
So response, let's say, okay, first you see the property set connector class. It is your values are not showing. In the connector class property set that values must be there, right? But it is not there.
The 11 property it is not showing pure page.
Page new. After the page new property set. Okay, this is the second step. Go to the activity. Why it is not setting the values? Yeah, PY of page you have given small, that's what it will not accept.
Cust ID. Sir.
Now you got the custody. Okay.
Yeah. Next. So, but here the values are not getting populated.
Okay. Okay, run the connect soap connector individually. Close the tracer. Open the connect soap.
Connect soap or service soap, sir?
Connect soap.
But here we have to pass that 11, no, sir. Here I am hard coding.
1 second. Now go to connect connect soap and there select the test connectivity, whether it is connecting or not. First we will see. Okay, this is only. Okay, in this go to request. Go to request tab. Data customer request. Okay, response. Process data customer response.
Sir, here integration system, do we need to provide anything, sir?
No, it's okay.
Okay, activity. These pairs and classes, it is correct only, no, sir? Is there anything I need to change?
No, connector class, that is fine. Okay, so that okay, service. Connector class is having that only, right?
Connector class is this one, my service class, connect soap class.
Hmm.
Oh, here I'm not using customer class only. I'm using direct connector class. In this connector.
The request or response, there only something.
So request and response class, we gave it as it is, which is in the class itself.
Okay, so here already in the step page you have given connector class, right? So you remove that one. And the step 2 connector class is there, right? So you remove that connector class.
Okay.
Okay, that is same. Okay, connector class. No, actually remove here and keep it on the step page.
So I have removed this connector class here, and next.
Keep PY work page over there. Keep PY work page over. Okay, so now removing the down.
This connect soap also.
Not where you are doing the property set.
Here.
Not here. Step page anyway refers to the same thing, right? So you are giving again step page and even the property value also same thing. So that I would like to remove.
So here I have removed and kept PY page. And should I remove here also and keep it PY page or as it is, sir?
Whatever it is, okay, keep PY work page over there. So inside that you have PY work page, right? That you can remove it. Inside, yeah.
So here also shall I remove property
Yeah.
value? Shall I run it?
Yeah. My power, the PY work page, the values are not there. At least the ID should be there, right?
Yes, sir.
Even in the second step also not there. The values are not there.
I think we didn't pass it 11 as the ID now, sir. Cust ID we have to pass, I guess. Hard coded.
You have run the value now. Why you have run the value, right? You have run the flow, right? You have given the value over there.
No, let me run the flow.
How come to run the activity or else flow?
I run the activity, sir, not the flow.
Okay. That you can select PY work page over there now. And customer data, cust ID is there. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now SOAP response message you see. Instead of this,
Yeah.
SOAP response message. Close this. SOAP response message. Yeah, click on that. So you did not get anything.
Yes.
So it is not returning at all, first of all. Okay, so now keep the tracer to the soap service. Close this. Close this. Open the soap service. Yeah,
This
service
is
soap.
service soap. This is connector soap, sir. Which one I need to open?
Service soap only.
Okay. Service
Okay.
soap.
Okay, now keep the tracer for this. So here in this process data customer, so you don't have hard coded, right?
No, sir. My service dot cust ID only. For cust ID, I took it from not hard coded.
Okay. And now keep the tracer for soap service. Service soap. And now run the flow. Select the submit button.
In response, in response here also nothing I am getting. Soap response message.
So request message. So in the OBJ open my service page, what it is having?
It is
Custody.
already. Yeah.
Okay, so here even you got all the values also. Close.
Yeah.
Now property set. Okay, temp customer page. What is this temp customer page? Open that. Here it is not setting properly. So
OBJ. Okay.
after OBJ open, what is happening in this activity?
Property set.
Now open that activity.
This one.
Then why it is not having the values in the temp customer page? It should have the values in the temp customer page now. After the OBJ open. In the second step.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
if you go to the if you go to the tracer, go to tracer. Yeah.
Here.
So open that page again. After the OBJ open, this should have the values. So we are doing something wrong here only.
Sir, here my service page dot first name.
That
I'm
is fine,
setting
but
this.
first of all, this temp customer page itself not having the values now.
Yes. So
Go to
shall I
the
change values here? Properties set and value and name.
no, this is correct only. Go to OBJ open. Okay. Go to tracer again. Tracer do you have it?
I think it got closed. So let me relaunch it.
Not connect soap, service soap. Is it executing the right activity? Because here the first step OBJ open is there.
Yes, sir. OBJ open.
But if
My
you the activity which you have open, go to that activity which you have open. So this is page new is there. This is the OBJ open. Temp customer page, but here OBJ open it is showing my service page. Looks like something is wrong, man. The activity which it is executing and which it is tracing both are different. Okay, go to tracer only. Select that activity name. Click on the activity name right side on the name. Come. Click on that. It is open a different one. You are making changes in somewhere and you are running something else.
Oh, 1 second.
Tell the customer to use the step page generation, otherwise to which page it will populate it.
No, sir. This one is locked. That's what I'm saying. 112. And this one is the proper one. See, from the service also, if I open this one, it is opening this one only. So if I open from the tracer, it is opening this one.
Check in the room, then it will take the proper one. Close this. Why save as again?
So both names are same, the one that I opened earlier and this one. So if I open from the tracer, it is taking the other one. If I open from here, it is taking this one. So I'm trying to save it as with other name.
Okay, fine, no problem. First you check in this room. Not required.
Okay.
Check in.
Okay. Yes, sir. I checked it in.
Okay, now you run the flow. Clear it. Still not taking.
Now I think it got the values. Earlier these values are not there.
Okay.
Okay. In the property set now I can see the values, all the data values. So shall I run the
I think you
soap?
got the data also first name, yes, name, you got it.
Yes. So shall I run this connect soap activity?
Anyway, it's working right.
Okay, so, it's working. Oh yeah, here also it got populated.
It's working.
This one connect soap.
Anything else missing, Jagdish?
No, sir. I guess I'm just checking the tracer where the values got populated. So it is. I think it is populating the values also.
It is working fine.
Okay, sir. I will check and let you know, sir.
Yeah, tomorrow we will work on this rest. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah.